Okay, today I am making an individual pizza. It's very, very easy. I've already spread my pizza crust. Now I use, if you can see it, I use this. And it comes 2 in a pack. Now, I use also naan bread, N-A-A-N bread, and that's cheaper. And actually, a lot of times I'll use that if I want a softer crust. If I want something a little bit more crispier, I use the boboli. So I've already spread it with my boboli with oil, and next I'm going to spread my tomato sauce. Now I already made a pizza a few days ago, and I had some sauce left. I used the small can of this. If you can see it, I know it's kind of blurry right now. It's Hunt's tomato sauce. Now you can use a pizza sauce if you want to, a marinara sauce, but I use Hunt's, and what I do is I open my can, and right in the can I put a half a teaspoon of oregano and a half a teaspoon of basil. I put a little salt, a little pepper, and you could add whatever spices that you want. So first I'm going to spread my sauce. Let me stir it up a little bit. Like I said, I had this. I made a pizza, and they're so delicious. I just don't see why people don't do this more often, make their own pizza. And those of you that are mothers of young children, teenagers, everyone likes pizza. And the good thing about this is you can freeze it, and this is what I'm going to do today for this. I'm going to freeze it. I wanted to just make this for this video for dinner. I'm not sure what I want, but I had pizza a few days ago, so so it depends on how much sauce you want. On this can, you can make 2 to 3 small individual pizzas depending on how much sauce you want on this little can. So that's about good for what I want. Okay, so I have that. And next, you can use any mozzarella. I just get what's most cost effective. But if you want to get your cheese in a ball and just grate it, but I'm talking quick and easy, so you can do that. And just spread it around. It depends on how much you want. I like mine a little cheesier. I'm only gonna make 1, but like I said, while you're making 1, you can have like an assembly line, and you can make as many as you want. Pop it in the freezer. When the kids come home from school, you just put it in the oven. Let me see. You put it in the oven on 450 for 8 to 10 minutes. But then you can look at it, between that time and see how you like it. Some people like it a little bit crispier, a little bit browner. It just depends. And that's a good thing for making your own pizza. You make it the way you like it, because pizza places, they may make it different, and you might have to doctor it up when you get home, which is what I would do. But I stopped doing that. I make my own pizza. Now for the pepperoni. Like I say, you can use any kind of ingredients you want as far as name brands or off brands. And I use the store brands. This is sliced pepperoni. And I think I paid $2.99 for this. And I think it was $2.99 for the cheese. The Boboli was $4.99. And for the naan bread, that was only like $2, $2.99, I forget. And then the Hunt's sauce, that's very cheap too. I forget what I paid for that. I think it was under $1. So I just put my pepperonis any way, as much or as little. I like a lot of pepperoni. So you just spread it around the way you want. And that seems about it. And let me put some more on there. Let me put a little bit more. I like it. Full of it. Okay. So this is the way the pizza will look. It looks good. I like it to look cute. There you go. Like I say, you pop it in the oven, 450 for 8 to 10 minutes. Like I said, I look in the oven, I check mine in between. I have an electric stove. I'm not really a fond of electric stove, but the oven's okay. I don't like the stove top being electric. I like gas, but the oven's okay. So I'm going to probably eat this in the next day or so. So I would just pop it in one of these little freezer bags and pop it in the freezer. You can take it straight from the freezer to the oven, and that way, if it's straight from the freezer, you might want to gauge your time a little bit different. Now, if I'm going to freeze this for an extended time, I wouldn't keep it in the, well, it depends on how good you wrap it. But I usually try to eat my pizzas within a couple of months, 30 days best scenario. So here you go. Here's the pizza ready for the freezer. And I'll enjoy that. You can always, when you put your tomato sauce, of course you're going to taste it. You can put more oregano, less oregano, more basil, less basil. I wouldn't put a lot of salt on it, you know, but after you stir it in the can, go ahead and taste it. Even if you decide after you put the sauce on the pizza, you can just take the oregano and the basil and just sprinkle some more directly on the sauce, and it'll still be fine. So that's my session for cooking for one pepperoni pizza, and I'm going to teach some of you single people that don't know how to cook, and maybe some of you guys, I want to bring to you how to fry those crispy, delicious chicken wings, and I'm going to do that at a later date. So this is fine for now, and let me just remind you, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do so now and click the notification bell. Comment on anything you would like for me to cook, because I do desserts also, cakes, cookies, pies. I even have a recipe for fried pies, and it's been triple digits here in California, so you know that's better than lighting your oven and heating up the whole house. Fried pies, they're a little bit less, throw off a little less heat. But give me any suggestions you may want me to cook. I will specialize in cooking for one. Unless I cook a cake, I'll probably turn it into cupcakes, and also lemon pound cake. I mean lemony pound cake. You use a special kind of flavoring. It comes in a little small bottle, and I'll show you how to do that. And that, you know, I try not to keep a lot of sweets in the house. I'll make that and probably give it to my aunt, and she's 95 years old, and she loves my lemon pound cake. So I'm going to say goodbye for right now, and I'll be coming back with more recipes, quick recipes, and I will bid you goodbye for right now. Thank you for tuning in. Goodbye.